Good morning, everybody. There's no one here right now because I just randomly decided to start these, I guess, what day is it? Saturday live streams. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Jacqueline and I'm a meditation therapist, I guess. What I do is I work with the subconscious. I help people reprogram subconscious patterns. I basically create guided meditations, and I also run private sessions with people where I basically work with your subconscious, and we try and figure out what is blocking you. We reprogram your energy and vibration. Excuse me. And I just got a calling this morning to just basically go live. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I think it's time that I start doing these live. And I basically, what I want to do is eventually talk about a topic. If you guys can think of anything that you would like to bring up during these sessions, and basically run a meditation. So how my meditations work is basically I think about a topic or I think about an issue that maybe personally I'm going through, but anything that I'm going through is going to synchronize to whoever's watching, usually, because that's why you're drawn to these videos. And basically run a healing session with you, a live healing session. And I go through the meditation with you. And this is basically how I also run my private sessions. And hopefully do some healing, hopefully do some shifting. And the topic that has come up a lot lately, like right now, I'm trying to create align with something in my life, and I'm trying to draw something into my life. And so I've been doing a lot of research around how all of this works, manifesting, if you'd like to call it that, if you're not into the woo-woo stuff. It's literally just shifting your mindset, shifting your energy, and this is all scientifically proven to create and manifest that thing into your life. If you'd like to just put it down to basics, it's goal setting. Like you're setting a goal and you're creating and shifting an environment internally that will basically attract that person, thing, place, or whatever you'd like externally. Um, a few things that I wanted to talk about when it comes to that is when we think about ourselves in the future or what we'd like to create, there's quite a gap there. So that person or that, the version of me who has already achieved that doesn't have the problems that I have right now. So I always talk about baby steps and understanding that it is a process. It's not something, I mean, some people actually can make it happen overnight, which is amazing. But I think those are people who have understood the process and know how to do that. Um, but you got to think of it as a kind of like a gentle thing because it's a big stretch. So the other thing that I like to talk about a lot is also the being realistic. So when you set a goal, there's going to be challenges that you are going to encounter along the way. And a lot of the times people just have this like amazing visualization of them. Let's just say I want to create $1 million in my life. Okay, that's great. Good for you. But what about the challenges that you're going to encounter along the way? What about are you going to have to start a business? Are you going to have to sacrifice something to get to that? So I think preparing mentally for the challenges is really, really important because that's usually when people just give up. You know, oh, it's too hard, so I'm just gonna like give up. Um, so yeah, and then of course taking action is the other thing. So during these meditations, I do a lot of shadow work, which is we're going to deal with the blocks and what's preventing you from getting there. Um, but then also, of course, it's all great to sit here and visualize and have that in your mind. But then, you're going to have to take action. So let's just say I'm an actor. I want to manifest a new agent in my life. Well, it's all great to sit here and visualize it and think about it and want to draw that person into my life, but what am I doing about it? I mean, these are basically going to help you to access intuitive feelings and intuitive I guess push is kind of like a push. So if I get this feeling, oh, today I should go on IMDb and go through all of the agents list and see and start self-submitting, or I'm going to make a goal. My intuition said, I want you to set 10 emails a day. So then you send 10 emails, not sorry, a day, a week. I mean, you can a day, but that's a lot of agents. 10 a week where I want to, and then of course the visualization, what it's going to do, it's going to heighten your vibration to match you with the right person. Now, it's an ongoing thing. Once again, I highly recommend to continuously do it and practice it every day. It's not something that you want to do once and then hopefully you hope for the miracle. Once again, it can happen. But meditation, ultimately, the way I like to look at it is amplifying your internal world, amplifying your internal energy where the external world has no longer influence over it. So if I amplify this, it's going to attract that. But if the outside world is more intense or it's stronger than my internal world, then it's going to influence my internal world. So if I live in an area where, I don't know, if I live in a home where I have a really crappy roommate and they're affecting me energetically, then of course it's going to affect my internal world and it's going to make me feel like crap. But if I can sort of learn to amplify my internal world and learn from it and sit with myself and all that sort of stuff, all of a sudden the external doesn't influence me as much anymore. And then I will manifest maybe a new house, a new roommates, or, and this is actually something that happened to me. So all the spiritual work that I've been doing over the years, I have seen the absolutely mind-blowing changes that have happened in my life. I come from a past of a lot of childhood trauma, and therefore in my life, I created in my adult life, I was constantly creating trauma. So I would attract abusive people. I would be in situations that, you somehow sit there and you're like, how fuck did I ended up here? And why am I keep attracting these kind of people? And that's kind of what it is attracting them. So once I started doing all the internal work, long story short, let's just put it this way. I'm engaged to the most incredible man on the planet who is just the most loving and kind and literally gives me what I need. And up until that few years ago, until I attracted my partner, my fiance, I was attracting really selfish and abusive people. And it was a pattern, and I recognized that pattern. So I had to do a lot of internal work, and I actually got a lot of therapy too. So I'm not all about just doing the meditations and all that sort of stuff, do the self-healing, but also get the outside help. And in my case, I knew I needed therapy because two brains are better than one. And I can only learn so much on my own. Anybody who has grown in life or has wanted to expand usually tends to get some kind of a mentor. And that's what I did. That was something that I understood that I was not very good at, and I was not able to figure it out because of my childhood trauma, and I was attracted to abusive people. I just moved into a beautiful new apartment, actually townhome. We have a swimming pool, we have a gym. I can afford it. I have a beautiful dog. That's another thing I wanted. He's absolutely an incredible dog. My career has taken off this year. I have jobs that pay really well. Basically, long story short, all of this was not the case or the scenario many years ago. So that's that for today. So I just wanted to, let's just run through this meditation. I hope that you guys can start joining me through these live chats. I think I'm going to start like posting an announcement that I'm going to be doing this maybe once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks. And please leave a comment below as well and let me know if you want me to do this with you. I know these are going to go up later on YouTube. So yeah, so let's get into it. So I'm wondering if I can play music and you guys can hear it, because there's nothing more boring than doing a meditation where you can't hear music. But I'm just going to play it through my computer, so hopefully you guys can hear it. And not make it way too loud, because then I'm hoping that you guys can hear this. If not, well, I'm just going to have to put up with my voice. Okay, so like any meditation, we're going to start off with closing our eyes. And I like to always just call forth my guides and my higher self to assist me through all these meditations, to also call forth your guides and to basically help us, to guide us and to heal us, to protect us. Center your energy, calm the body down, focus on your breath, in and out. And I want you to picture like a white light just cascading from above you now, and it's like a spotlight just shining around you, clearing and cleansing your energy, shifting anything that's negative and that is attached to you. Giving yourself permission to be relaxed, to be present, to be here. Giving yourself permission to heal. Everything is created, manifested in the now, in this moment right here, because we are always just in the now. We're going to scan our body now just from head to toe and just check if there are any blocks, any injuries, any discomfort. You begin from the top of your head, you scan down the back of your head, your throat, which clearly mine is a little bit blocked right now, your chest, your shoulders, your torso, middle back, arms, forearms, hands, stomach, lower back, buttocks, hip, groin, front of your thighs, the back of your thighs, your knees, your calves, your feet, all the way down to your toes. And if you do find any discomfort, I always recommend placing your hand on that area and just visualizing a white cord from the palm of your hand entering your body and just sending and spreading positive energy, love. You can even say that, love, positive energy. Healing light, opening up those channels and entering into that dark energy, whatever it is that's blocking you. This is actually a great way to heal yourself. And just continue that visualization and feel that energy entering your cells, shifting that part of your body. And then I always like to picture pulling out that energy, but whenever you do anything like this, you want to be very gentle and slow. So imagine this white cord that is grabbed onto this dark energy. Once it's shifted it, whatever is left there that is not wanting to leave, we're going to gently, slowly pull it out. And as you pull it out, just watch that energy disappear, go away. We're just clearing our channel, clearing our energy field, any blocks. I want you now to focus on your heart. And since we're working on manifesting right now, I want you to think about the one thing that you want to create in your life right now. And when you think of that thing, think about how it makes you feel. Whether it's a new job, a relationship, a car, anything. But think about the one thing. Don't make it complicated. Really think of it and feel it. Maybe it shows up as an image, an energy, a color. And as you visualize it, I want you to crystallize this desire in your heart. And the more you think about it, the more this crystal in your heart begins to form. And give it a color. Allow it to solidify. Think of it as a seed, a diamond, a crystal seed that is being born and being created in your heart. Allowing that energy and that vibration to synchronize with our energy and our vibration, elevating our energy and vibration. And before we completely activate this crystal, we are now going to do a little bit of shadow work. So I'm going to call your brain or your subconscious mind to wake up right now and to connect to this diamond. And I want you to see a door in front of you right now. And this door is going to give us access to the part of you, the aspect of you that does not believe that you can achieve this goal, this dream, whatever it is. And I want you to walk up to that door and you're going to open that door and we're going to step down a set of stairs. I'm going to count from 5 to 0, and each number you're going to take a step down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Trust your brain knows exactly what to do. Your subconscious mind knows exactly what we're doing. And you're in a room suddenly. This is a very dark room. And you're going to begin to explore this room. See if anything comes up, if any subconscious images or visualizations or feelings show up. Remember, this is the part of you that does not believe that you can achieve this goal. Just explore it. Suddenly you see somebody in the background, and the closer you get to that person, you realize that's you. That's the aspect of you that is discouraged, that is fearful, that is in lack, that feels separate to this goal. I want you to walk up to them. Show them your hands, and they tentatively reach out to your hands. And as you hold their hands, you're going to look at them in the eyes and say, "What are you afraid of?" Allow the answers to come. Why are you afraid of this? What do you need to achieve this goal? Are there any specific thoughts, thinking patterns that you have created that are causing this block? What are these thoughts, thinking patterns? Is this negative way of thinking, is it a new pattern that was created, or is it an old pattern from childhood? Is this pattern created solely by me, or is it linked to my parents or somebody within my family? Did something happen to me to create this, or to continue to hold on to this? What do I gain for staying in fear? Are you ready to let go of this? Now, if that aspect of you is a little resistant, that's okay. Be very gentle during this healing process. But if the part of you is ready, then that's a very good sign. Now, I want you to step back from that version of you that's fearful. And each one of these questions will reveal a cord, an attachment, an energetic attachment to these fears, to these past memories, to these thoughts. So I want you to see these cords shooting from this version of you outwards. This could be from your heart, from your stomach. They're all just like random cords, energetic cords, chromatic cords, patterns that have attached themselves to that version of you. Just take a look, see all these cords, these attachments, these negative patterns that were created. And we're going to cut these cords now. We're going to free that aspect of ourselves from these attachments, from these cords. You're going to walk up to them and you're going to first ask them permission for the healing. Do I have your permission to heal? Now, if they say no, that's perfectly fine. Then we're just going to mentally do this. But if they say yes, I want you to grab the cords with your hands one at a time, and you're going to break those cords. And yes, you are strong enough and you're completely capable of doing that. Once you break that cord, you're going to picture fire from your hands on each side of the cord take flame and burn the cords. Now, this is not going to hurt that version of you at all. This is an energetic flame, but we need to completely burn each one of these patterns. So now begin the healing. And if that aspect of you is not ready, you can just sit with them and hug them and love them. Begin to break the cords. And in each cord, think of a very specific thing. It's fear, it's unworthiness, it's your mother who said something to you. Maybe it was your father. Maybe it was a specific event that happened. Walk around that part of you and make sure to break all of these cords. And as you break these cords one at a time, you can see that that version of you gets lighter and lighter, feels better and better. And we're going to get to the last chords now, finishing this healing. And finally, we're at the last chord. Before you rip the last chord, I want you to hold it in your hands and say, I am no longer a vibrational match to these energies. I am no longer a vibrational match to these fears. I free myself chematically, energetically, and spiritually, emotionally, and mentally from these old patterns that serve me. And I am now ready to be free, to walk my highest path and to align with my truth and my desire. I give myself full permission to be free now. And you're going to pull that last cord. Watch it burn. Now go back to that part of you again. Look them in the eyes, hold their hands once again and say, I claim my power back now. I claim my past, my present, and my future to be in full alignment with this desire. I will overcome all my fears and doubts, and I will know exactly how to think, how to act, and how to reprogram all of these doubts and fears that no longer belong in my mind, my body, and in my energy. I am free. I give you permission now to be in alignment with me, to be in alignment with this desire. And together, we are going to achieve this goal. And begin to see that aspect of you glow. They glow brighter and brighter and brighter, to the point where they begin to slowly disappear and turn into a light. And as they shift into this light, they're going to gently move forward into your chest, enter your chest, and find their place in that diamond, in that dream, in that desire, becoming one with it. Aligning with it. And as they are there, that diamond in your heart is glowing. We are now going to come back, leaving this place, leaving this space, knowing that we have done the healing, we have done the work. You're going to turn around to that staircase. I'm going to count from 0 to 5. Once again, back up to that door. And at each number, you're going to take a step up. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have arrived. Walk through that door, shut that door behind you, and as you close that door completely disappears. We are now back in our bodies, in this room. We have done some powerful healing, some powerful shifts. And now we're going to place our hands on our chest where that diamond is, where that desire, where that healing has taken place. Connect to it. And we're going to say, I am now ready to shift. I am now ready for change. I understand that I still may have some residue from old fears, doubts, patterns, thinking, but I am stronger than that. I am powerful and I can change that. I choose to completely align with this desire. I choose to shift my fears into power, my doubts into knowingness. I walk my path of truth. I align with the perfect places, people, and things that will help me and assist me to achieve this goal. I trust that this will take time, but all the synchronicities and the universe are on my side to show me where and how. And I promise to myself that I will do what is necessary to achieve it. That means stepping out of my comfort zone and sometimes being in discomfort. And I'm okay with that. And I will learn how to do that. I open my heart to this desire and I feed this seed that is in my heart now with positive words, with knowingness, with better choices so that I will manifest this desire. I am ready, and so it is. Take a deep breath and just let that sink in for a minute. Knowing that you have made this shift and have aligned. Surprisingly, my throat is really clear now. Allow that love and that knowing and that wish, that desire to come true. Knowing that you have done the work today. And expand your awareness back completely into your body. If you like, you can wiggle your toes and fingers. Expand your awareness back into the room that you're in or wherever you are. Take a deep breath and just let it out. Just shake a little bit, move. And when you are ready, you can gently open your eyes. I'm going to slowly turn down that music. All right. I hope you feel better, more clear, healed today, more in alignment with your desires. And as I said, please let me know if you'd like me to do more of these live meditation therapy sessions. And leave a comment below. Let me know what you would like to work on. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I wish you the most blessed day. Thank you.